Welcome back, young professionals. I hope you all had a blessed Thanksgiving. I hope it was filled with love, laughter, and fellowship with your family. I know I enjoyed my Thanksgiving. Now, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Elisa Berryhill. I am a certified career coach. I am also the founder of A Chance to Succeed. Before we get into the second part of this series, please just take a moment to like, subscribe, comment, and turn the notifications on so that you never miss valuable information that could help you along your career path. Now, for those young professionals who are just catching up in our series, here's a recap of our last video. In this three-part series, I will answer a lot of questions about what a resume is and why you need one and the essential components that make up a resume. So, did you know that recruiters spend less than 10 seconds reviewing a resume before they decide if that candidate is suitable for the position? So a resume is a document that provides a snapshot of the candidate's education, work experience, skills, achievements, and other qualifications that make them suitable for that position. Why do I need a resume? The first answer to that question is that the job application requires one. It is also a document that is essential for all job applications. Most important is your professionalism shines through your resume. Your professionalism can stem from just your word choice and the experience that you display on your resume. Now, I hope you all are ready for the next part in our series of Mastering the Arts of Resume Building. In this next part, as promised, we are going to dissect a professionally written resume, and we're just going to talk through the components that are necessary for a resume. So let's start off with the very first component. At the very top of your resume, you should have your name and your contact information. Now, your contact information should only include or should be limited to your phone number and your email address. Remember, in this case and in other cases as well, less is more. Remember, keep in mind that a recruiter is only spending 10 seconds reviewing your resume. Here's a tip. Don't get too caught up with the aesthetic of your resume. Aesthetic meaning how it looks. The type of feeling that it will bring to that recruiter or that hiring manager. Remember, the aesthetic will vary depending on the profession or the intended position. Otherwise, you want to always keep it clean. And keeping it clean means Times New Roman font, 12 size, and bolded and underlined in some areas. The next essential component of any resume is a professional summary. Your professional summary is important because it provides a quick overview of your qualifications. It helps the recruiter understand your potential fit. Here we have an example of a professional summary. Now we can see that this person focused on their key achievements, their longevity, their skills, and their experiences that are relevant to the position that they are applying for. Now, looking at the professional summary of this professional, if you had to take a guess what type of position this person is applying for, what would you guess? Would you guess a customer service representative position, a managerial position, or a secretary position? The answer is a managerial position. There were several keywords and hints in this professional summary that alluded to the position that they were applying for. That includes, in the very first sentence, results-driven and visionary leader with over 6 years of experience in managing cross-functional teams. They've also included other skills such as managing complex projects. And in the last sentence, they close the professional summary out with, they're seeking a challenging managerial role. So all of those components alluded to the fact that they were applying for a managerial position, and they clearly and obviously have the managerial experience to be suitable for that position. I have a very helpful tip for you all as you are creating your professional summary. Don't include irrelevant personal information. And also don't overly use complex language. It only makes it harder for that recruiter to read and understand who you are as a professional. The next essential component of your resume should be your education. Now, the education portion does get a little tricky for some people. Some people believe that it should be listed in chronological order, which is not the case. You should not list what you've pursued first over what you're pursuing. In other words, if you're pursuing a college degree, you should list that first. If you already have your high school degree, list it second. All right, young professionals, now that concludes the second part to our 3-part series in mastering the art of resume building. In the next part, we are going to dissect the last 2 components of a professionally written resume, which is skills and work experience. We're also going to talk about ATS, which is an applicant tracking system that most employers use to weed out the good and the bad resumes. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and turn the notifications on. You don't want to miss the next series.